Hello guys, in this video we are going to study about mosquitoes and their transmitting disease, a very important topic from PSM, and almost every year question is asked from this particular topic. Right, so there are four classes of mosquito, right? Anopheles, Culex, Aedes and Mansonia. So we have to first learn which of the following diseases are transmitted. Of course everyone knows female Anopheles mosquito transmits malaria, right? Now coming to Culex mosquito. Culex mosquito transmits Japanese encephalitis, lymphatic filariasis, West Nile fever. WNF stands for West Nile fever. West Nile fever, right? LF stands for lymphatic filariasis, right? Now coming to Aedes mosquito. Aedes mosquito, very important, it transmits dengue. Second, chikungunya fever, CGF, chikungunya fever. I am writing the full form so that you don't confuse them or don't forget them. Next is yellow fever, right? YF stands for yellow fever. Fourth one is Rift Valley fever, RVF, Rift Valley fever, right? So these are the four. Mansonia transmits Bancroftian fever, Bancroftian fever, right? So this particular thing, disease transmitted by Anopheles, Culex, Aedes and Mansonia is the most important one, and generally questions are asked in this particular from this particular topic only, that which of the following is not transmitted by Aedes or which is transmitted by Aedes, or they will give a scenario of dengue and they will ask that this particular disease is transmitted by a vector and the vector transmits the same disease, so which of the following is the disease. So questions are a lot of times asked from this particular thing only, so remember it by heart. Now coming to the breeding pattern. Female Anopheles mosquito or Anopheles mosquito breeds on clear water, right? Breeds on clear water. Culex breeds on dirty water, right? Anopheles, clear water. Culex, dirty water. Now coming to Aedes. Aedes transmits on, breeds on artificial water. Artificial water example is like water piled up on a cooler or a tire, right? And lastly, Mansonia. Mansonia transmits on aquatic water. Now coming to the eggs. Eggs of Anopheles is boat shaped, right? And they float laterally float. For Culex, the eggs are small and in clusters, right? And for Mansonia also they are clusters. For Aedes, it is cigar shaped, like cigarette shaped, and they are single, right? So Culex and Mansonia are in clusters, whereas Anopheles and Aedes are single, right? And they have a unique shape. Coming to the larva part, the larva of Anopheles don't have siphon tube, right? Because the larva float parallelly to the water surface, and though they don't require any siphon tube, whereas the larva of Culex and Aedes float perpendicular to them and they require siphon tube, right? So they require siphon tube. Now coming to the Mansonia. The Mansonia are present in the aquatic plant only, that's why they don't require anything. Now coming to the next part, adults. Female Anopheles or Anopheles mosquito sit at right angles, sit at acute angles, and they look like this, right? Culex and Aedes mosquito, they have a hunchback. I will show you the photos, and they look like this, right? Now coming to the flight range. The flight range of Anopheles is 3 to 5 kilometers. The flight range of Culex is 11 kilometers. And the shortest flight range of Aedes is 100 meters only, right? So now we'll see the photo, the most important thing. First of all, as you can see over here, I told you, see, it is like this. So if it is like this, this can either be Culex or Aedes. Now in this case, it has to be Aedes. Why? Because of the black stripes, because of the black and white stripes. If you are seeing black and white stripes and the mosquito is sitting like this, then it has to be Aedes mosquito. Then coming to the next thing. See, this is the Anopheles. I already told you Anopheles sit at an acute angle 45 degree. They don't have a hunchback. They don't sit like this. That's why this is Anopheles. Next, coming to the next mosquito. This is also sitting like this only, hunchback, right? And they don't have any black and white stripes. So if you have a hunchback, means it has to be to either Aedes or Culex. So Aedes is not, because it doesn't has a black and white stripe. It has to be Culex mosquito, right? And the last one, this is Mansonia, less asked. This is Mansonia mosquito, long legs, right? So that's it guys. This is everything about the mosquito part, and you have to remember it by heart. First of all, the disease transmitted by them, and lastly, the photos. Nothing else is more important. Flight range, adults, larva, boat, eggs, breeding is not important. The most important thing is disease transmitted and the photos. Thank you.